The Power BI update for November is actually out, and they have done an update on Azure Maps that I want to show you. So let's get started. Okay, so on my data stories on the website, you can see some of the reports that I've created that are publicly to show. And you can see here the income journey in Stockholm. It was, I think I made a video about it. So it is how much people make depending on where they are on the subway station. These stopped working. You can see it actually in here that because it uses Charticulator, as you know, Charticulator is not supported anymore. So this is what you will see. I have to update this one too. But with the new line maps, I can actually update this one. I have two sources. I have the income data from Stockholm City website. You can see here in case you want to reproduce it. And I have the map of the subway station from the Traffic Lab API, which is the API that is used for real-time traffic data. Extremely good data, actually. So if you want, you can give it a go. This is what I get. From the API, I get the route ID, the name, the trip, the stops, the order in which the stop happened, and the stop name. And then here I have how much they make on each stop, more or less, because it's not a correlation. It's not like a one-to-one. I have like how much somebody makes in an area, and I have to find the closest subway station. I think I did it with Python a while ago. And now that we have that, so what you need to do is put the latitude and longitude, and then put Azure Maps in there. And then you have to rearrange everything. It doesn't pick it by itself. Done summarize. Done summarize. Lovely. And there we have our map. You see the subway map? This is where the actual real stations are. Very nice. Now, there is a path ID here. So we do have a path ID. The path ID is the name of the route. So it's like blue line in Stockholm. It's called blue line, red line, green line. And as you can see, it grabs it wrong. And that's why the stop sequence will help the map to understand in which order to plot the lines. So you can see it. Otherwise, it will go like that, right? So now that we have that, the only thing left is to put the income in the size. And for some reason, it's not letting me do it anymore. If I show you here, you can see that it has your maps and then latitude and longitude and the income in there, and it went wild. I'm not sure why it's not doing it anymore, but I guess sometimes it works. Okay, so one of the buts is that one is not always working. The other one is, let me show you. So if we go here, for all the data stories that I show you here, you can click on the link and go to the actual Power BI file. And to my surprise, it doesn't work with embed. So you cannot use Azure Maps with embed, which is such a shame. I mean, they are removing the original one and they're putting this one, but you cannot embed on it. So there's always a but. Slide what to do, but it works very well if you are going to keep your data internally. So I hope this update was useful, and I will see you again in the next video. Don't forget that on Monday it starts 25 days of DAX challenge, right? So I will see you on Monday.